Gonna try this again, man. Last video, man, I had nose hair showing and everything, right? Hey, I'm sure y'all them pretty coconuts up there, right there. Not this coconut, those coconuts. But anyway, we just here to talk about the topic of driving in the Philippines. That's a hot topic here in the Philippines. The Philippines is great. It's beautiful. The cultural, the people are warm. They're welcoming. It's just a great place to be, to visit, and to live. But one of the cons of it is driving. You know, the modes of transportation in the Philippines. Let's say you have the ferry, you have the bus, you have cars, you have scooters, you have trikes, and you have pedicab drivers, right? Those are the bicycle trikes, so to speak. But overall, I love it. But again, one of the downfalls is what? The dangers of driving. Man, I've been driving on and off for about 5 years here, right? And this year been continuous, the whole year just driving, right? And I've never been more at ease than when driving in the Philippines. It's an uncomfortable feeling. You're pretty much tense and you have to be alert, every second. You want to do that anyway, but you are on high alert. You know what I'm saying? You are on code red when you drive here, right? It's not only you, it is the other drivers. You have the pedestrians. Oh, and that's another thing too, the pedestrians. When you're crossing the road here in the Philippines, right, that is a task, just crossing the road. There's a strategy to crossing the road. I know you might say, hey, you know what, I can do that. I'll just cross the road. Again, like I say, mentally, the pedestrians have no right of way here. You can jump your ass out there in the middle of that road if you want to. It's like you're rolling the dice when you cross the roads here, right? You are rolling the dice. You are playing chickens when you cross the road here. It's like playing dodgeball. It is a serious sport when just crossing the roads here. It's very challenging just to cross the roads here. It is a go for what you know type of thing when crossing the roads here. Yeah, so whenever you cross the road, make sure you ask someone on how to or don't do it at all. That is very dangerous, just crossing the roads here. Driving. When you're driving, that's a whole nother subject. Driving is dangerous in the Philippines. I've been driving 40 plus years. 40 plus years, it's dangerous here. I've driven in many countries. I've driven in Hong Kong, Germany, Africa. But this, I'm serious. I haven't been to India. They say India is worse than the Philippines. But for me, let me get my ass out the road now before I get hit. I'm sitting there talking about safety. But for me, this is a no driving zone for me. Yeah, I have a vehicle. But if I had a chance to do it over again, I would probably just get me a scooter. If you're on a small island, a scooter is okay because there's no highways, there's no big major buses or taxis or anything like that. But if you're in a nice sized town or a big city, you have to worry because there are highways. With highways are the big buses, are the commercial trucks, the 12-wheelers, 10-wheelers, 16-wheelers, whatever they have here, right? They overtake. Look. They overtake. Overtake be the same thing as passing, right? They will overtake you in the left lane, right? They will cross a solid line and pass you on a 2-lane road into oncoming traffic, whether it's an 18-wheeler or a bus. Another thing quickly you have to look out for are like the silver and white tourist vans. Oh yeah, them guys trying to get paid, so they are getting somewhere fast with a bus load of people. Those to me are the most dangerous, man, because they're zipping in and out. I mean, they are getting it. Again, they are the white and silver tourist vans. They're like racing. You know, driving here are like, you know, ants. You know, you ever seen ants move around, right? There are thousands of ants down there, right? But they seem to know where they're going and what position and how to get there, you know, what turn to make without, you know, causing any conflict whatsoever. That's what it's kind of like driving here. It's like ants, you know, that's what it's like. So for me, another one too is driving at night. I've just really stopped driving at night a couple of weeks ago. I was coming back from Cebu City, and I said, you know what? This is too dangerous. You know, the overtaking of the commercial vehicles. It was raining. You know, the road conditions. You know, for the most part, the roads are great, uh, and there are places where they're not so great. So it's kind of a 50-50 thing. You might run into some good roadage, and some you may not. So for me, I would say basically take a bus. If you just have to, your mode of transportation, if you're new here, take a bus. I wouldn't rent a scooter unless I was on a small island with no highways. Now, riding scooters here are fun. They are exciting. No, I'm serious. But to enjoy it, you would have to be on a small island, so to speak, to enjoy it. You would not enjoy riding a scooter on a main highway here. Trust me. It would not be fun, and it would not be fun, none whatsoever. So, so when you come, you know, make sure you do your research. If you're riding a scooter, make sure you have all your safety gear. Hey, what's up? You good? Yeah. Make sure you have all your safety gear. Make sure you wear a helmet. It is required by law to wear a helmet. There are fines in the Philippines if you don't wear a helmet. Now, you see people without them. Hey, they know something that I don't know. But for me, in my own safety, I'd rather wear a helmet. You know, just be safe. In the Philippines, you will want to wear a helmet, just the way the driving conditions are. Yeah, but, you know, being here for a length amount of time, you see all kinds of things, man. I was driving the other day. Yeah, this is at night. That's why I kind of quit driving at night. You know, funerals last a couple of days here, right? So I was coming around the curve, coming out of the mountains, right? Cruising, enjoying myself, right? Again, funerals last quite a while here, a couple of days. So as I'm coming around the corner, coming out of the mountains, there was these chairs set up, tables in the middle of the road. Well, not in the middle, but about a quarter of a way in the road, right? They had a whole dinner. They was having a celebration right there, right on the edge of the road. No lights, anything. They were sitting there eating dinner on the road. I was like, wow. There was no lights, no nothing. When I came across the corner, I was probably literally 10 feet away from hitting them. They looking at me like I'm in the wrong. I said, you know what? Peace. So you have to be careful. No, really. You have to be careful when driving here in the Philippines. Really. Uh, you know, I can't stress it enough. You know, when being here is beautiful, but at the same time, the roads would be your most dangerous attributes here. Is the roads to me when driving. Or when walking, you have to be careful. When you're driving, there'll be pedestrians with their back, you know, against oncoming traffic. They're walking with their back against the traffic. I'm saying to myself, who does that? And don't flinch and do not get out of the road. It is your job to go around them. So be very mindful of that. Hey, don't get upset. Hey, man, it is what it is. I am in the Philippines. I abide by their rules. You know, I had to learn that quick, man. Just Just chill, man. Do the best you can do and move forward, you know, and just enjoy the place. I can't sit here and critique every little thing I see that's what I think might be wrong, because I'm here to enjoy myself, right? Because there are pros and cons to everywhere in the world. I don't care where you go. I don't care where you're from. There are pros and cons to everywhere we go. But for me, Philippines does it for me, and I love it. But anyway, if you like this video, share this video. Tell me some of your traffic or transportation adventures while in the Philippines. I'm quite sure I'm going to get some comments on this. If you have driven or you are driving in the Philippines, whether you're driving a trike, whether you're a captain of a ferry or whatever. If you ride scooters, let me know. Hey man, yeah, I want to hear from the scooter community too also, right? If you ride a scooter, man, hey, chime in. But also, most important, if you like this video, share it, hit the thumbs up, and I appreciate your time. Out, peace, have a great day.